I'm not quite sure why I keep doing this. What is going on, everybody? Jason the Overwhelmed Gamer here, and it's that time of the month again where we're looking at Retro Game Treasure. This is only the second one that I've got. Man, the box is just bouncing. This is only the second box that I've received from them, and I switched it up a little bit. So before I was trying, I think I just did Super Nintendo and NES. Well, I added Genesis to that bunch as well because I wanted to. I don't know. It sounded good to me. No, seriously though, I got into the Sega Genesis way late in its life cycle, so I know I've missed an absolute ton of Genesis games out there. So I did add that. So now in this box, I get NES, which I'm going for the full NES set, Super Nintendo, and also Sega Genesis. So if you're not bored already, let's get into the box and see what we got. I'm not supposed to look. I looked. I already see what it is. First on the list is Jurassic Park for the Sega Genesis. This is kind of the perfect example of what I was talking about. I've never played this for the Sega Genesis, and it seems like a game that belongs on the Genesis. So, let's check it out. I only got the chance to play this game for a little bit, and to be perfectly honest, I'm all right with it. This might be a game that I decide to give more playtime through. It honestly kind of gives me out of this world vibes. The animations are pretty smooth and a lot of big jumps and things like that. Yeah, I am kind of down with this game. I really do want to give it more playtime, and glad to have this one in my collection. All right, next we got a Super Nintendo game, and it is, what the hell is that? I gotta read it. Jim Power in the Lost Dimension in 3D. I know nothing, absolutely nothing about this game. I don't even recognize the name. I don't know. Let's check it out. My first impression of this game is Holy Mode 7 or whatever the hell Super Nintendo used to call that. There is a lot going on here. I'm not completely sure if this is a game that I want to play more of, but the first impression is it doesn't seem all that bad, to be perfectly honest with you, and it's something I'm definitely going to want to give more gameplay to before I make a absolute decision. Yeah, I don't know. Has anybody else out there played this game? It's literally the first time I've heard of it, and I might give it more playtime. It doesn't seem horrible. All right, next we're getting into the two NES games that I got with this box. And the first, all right, I already saw it. Dude, seriously, Star Trek. Dude, this game really needs no introduction. I absolutely adored this game. I know a lot about it. Let's just show you some gameplay for the fun of it. Star Tropics. Yeah, Star Tropics was great. This is a game that I remember playing for the NES, and I am super excited to have this one back in the collection. I remember playing it with Keg, who's the co-host to my podcast. If you didn't know, yes, we have a podcast, and we love this game, and it's just great. Everybody knows what Star Tropics is, and I'm super happy to have this one back in the collection. Yeah, Star Tropics it's just great. Last but not least, we are looking at Trojan, right? Did I read that right? Trojan by Capcom. I don't know, especially being a Capcom game. I don't know anything about this. Let's check it out. So again, for my little gameplay that I've played this, it is definitely an early Capcom game, but again, not something that I would just put aside. I I definitely want to give this one a little bit more time and see if it's worth playing more of. Nothing that I've stumbled upon with this game makes me feel like it's not worth a playthrough. So yeah, I don't know. Trojan for the NES and by Capcom, I'm kind of down. I'll be perfectly honest, this might be the best unknown box that I've received so far. There's not a game that I got in here that I didn't want to at least try to give more gameplay to. Let me know in the comments if you have any history with any of these games, and if you like what we're doing here, please consider liking, subscribing, hitting the bell. I'm trying to think of the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, bell, something. I don't know. Who cares? Nobody cares. Thanks again, seriously, for watching, and we'll see you next time. Late.